your boss. You may not have the same dreams as your boss. So to me, to get to be in business with the person that had my best interest at heart, that had the same goals and dreams for our family as I did, where we could work together, where we could work at our own pace, was incredible that I had that choice. That was awesome to me. But instead of saying, okay, we're ready to do this, we were not. Instead of saying no, it's easier just to say, well, not right now. That sort of, you don't have to make a decision to miss it, but you don't have to make a decision to get committed either. We said, we're just not going to do this right now. That's what Larry told Dennis, and he meant it. The reason that we're here today, the reason that Dennis didn't say, well, let me just keep you posted on how I'm doing. The reason Dennis didn't say, is it okay if I check back with you in 30 days? The reason that Dennis Martin has the organization that he has with all of the platinums in this room today is because Dennis's belief was bigger than our doubt. And that's the final nugget for me today. When your belief is bigger than your prospect's doubt, your closing ratio will go through the roof. And I will tell you that even if you showed this business 15 times the last month, even if you didn't sign up one single person, your belief is bigger now than it was then. See, action is the very biggest belief builder of all. The conference calls are belief builders. The events and the rallies like this are belief builders. The weekly overview, whether you have a guest or not, is a belief builder. It's very easy to stay at the house and watch TV because you don't have a guest going. But association with great positive people is a huge belief builder. Big belief manifests itself in a big business. The biggest belief builder of all is in Atlanta, Georgia, September 30th, October 1st. Yeah. And Larry and I had made that decision when the ink was on the paper, and I believed him. I could tell by the look in his eye that he meant it when he said, if my name goes on that application, I will be a platinum presidential director. There is no quitting. It does nothing matters except for that decision. I believed him. And so I knew when we had those bumps and challenges in the road that it didn't matter, that was just part of the process. See, any person that you showed this DVD to in the last 30 days that didn't come on board gave you some kind of reason for not coming on board. They either said, I don't have the time, or I don't have the money, or I'm not a salesperson, or I don't know if I can see enough savings. What they're really saying to you 9 times out of 10 is, I just don't believe yet. Right. And so because you've done what you've done and you've taken the proper action, and let me tell you, let me confirm for you why I know you took the proper action. See, Larry and I counted it up, and we only did 200 power plays to go platinum. 200 power plays to go platinum, and you've already done 15. That's pretty powerful, isn't it? Yes. But let me share this with you as well. You get different results if you do 200 power plays in 15 months, which is how long it took us to go platinum, and you do 200 power plays over a 5-year period. You get different results. See, what you have in this room today, those people that did those 15 or more power plays, is you have the very inkling, the very beginnings of major momentum. It's just like the old water pump where you pump and pump and pump and nothing comes out. You're just starting to trickle water right now, and you've got a choice to make here today. You can walk out that door and stop pumping, let all that water trickle back down and start over, or you can walk out that door and pump like you ain't never pumped before. Yep. That's exactly where you are right now. I'm going to cut it short. I'm going to wrap it up with one more thing that meant a ton to me when I was where you are, because I want you to hear from Larry. I want him to have plenty of time. We got in this business, and Robert Mason, our national sales director, said something that made sense to me. I had no experience in this industry, and this industry can be a little bit frustrating if you've never been involved in it before and you don't know what to expect. He said the average person out there has to be exposed 7 times to network marketing before they make a decision. That's the average within the industry. 7 exposures. Now, I believe our company is 10 times better than anything out there. So maybe it's a little bit less for us. But if you were doing the promotion last month and you called up a friend and said, hey, can you do me a favor and watch this DVD? And you went over and showed it to them, that's 1 exposure. If you called your upline to wrap it up, that's 2 exposures. What I want to encourage you to do is go show another 15, but at the same time, stay with those same people and get them some more exposures before you make up your mind. That's one of my favorite phrases of all time. Hey, before you make up your mind, you've got to hear the Sunday night conference call. Before you make up your mind, come check it out on Thursday night with us and eat a sandwich at Smoky Joe's. Before you make up your mind, I want you to hear a story from Alan Newsom. Before you make up your mind, that's a great phrase to lead the conversation back where you want it to go. So, go show it 15 more times, but keep exposing those same people until they say absolutely no. Because we were this close when we sat there. Larry sat there with Dennis Martin, and he said, we're just not going to do this right now. How many times have you said to yourself, if they knew what I knew, they'd be doing this? Do you believe that if they knew what you knew, everybody would be doing this? Then you just haven't gotten them yet to the point where they know what you know. And that's exactly where you are right now. The compound effects of the foundation you lay, you're on the right track. You just took the action to go platinum, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have a pin-breaking explosion in Atlanta. We're going to have all kinds of new platinums. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. And the man that taught me everything I know, I want you to hear from him now, my husband, Larry McDonald.